welcome. My name is Jody Jordan and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. However, today I'm going to make a project that I cut out on my Cricut, and if you're interested in the SVG file, I got this from myscrapchick.com. The ladies in my class are they're basically, it's almost Easter, and every blue moon I do something special for them. Plus, I think we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary, and I didn't even take time to celebrate that this year. But I wanted to make them something really cute for Easter. I try to make them something like at least every quarter or so. And I thought this was perfect. I'm also going on a cruise, and I'm going to make some of these to give to some of the staff that goes above and beyond when we're there. So I thought I would just show you how to put it together. It's really easy to put together, and I think cutting it out is what takes the longest, which, Cricut has sped up their machines, but it definitely is, if you're making a lot of things, you have to have patience when cutting it out. And I think I made 14 of these, so it didn't take too long, but with the different colors, I had to keep changing it out. And I didn't sponge anything on here. Like sometimes I'll go around the edges to give it definition. I just wanted to have a really kind of clean and simple project to where I'm not getting my fingers all yucky, and just, make it quick. Now, I will say I'm popping up the face with dimensionals, but you don't want to pop up the bottom because there's going to be a belly band that goes around this, and you'll need to be able to slide your bow off of it. So make sure that when you're making this, you do not put dimensionals from this down. I already tried it, and it will not slide off. So I will end up giving that one to like my mom or somebody that I'll put like a little Velcro or something on there so it'll keep shut. And even with this, I took out one of the layers, and I decided to use designer series paper just to jazz it up instead of doing all that sponging. And what I mean by that is this little strip right here, I took that out and I just kept 2 different ones, and see how she sponged around the egg. That's totally fine if that's what you want to do, but I just chose not to. Just to, again, I didn't want to do all that sponging. I've got quite a few Easter projects I'm trying to get done before I leave on my cruise, and even though Easter's not till next month, when I actually am coming back from my cruise on Easter Day, so Easter will be done and over by the time I get back. Okay, so this little piece right here goes all the way across, so you want to make sure that you put down your Easter egg first, and then each one of the hands has a side, a flat side that you put on each side. They are different, I believe, in size, just a little bit, so you'll be able to tell right from left. Normally what I do is when I separate designs, I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I just put like the right hand here, the left hand over here, and it just makes it real easy to make the project. Okay, now I have to pop up the cute little nose. I am using Stampin' Up! Retired colors. You may remember this color. I think it's Blushing Bride. And then this paper right here, I can't remember the name of it. For a while, they was giving it away for a free celebration paper. So yeah, that was one of my, I stocked up on that because I like to make a lot of Easter projects, so. And here I'm just folding on the score line, and then I'm going to glue this down. Now, I'm not sure what all candy bars this will fit. I know when you read her, if you go on her website, usually it'll tell, or she'll do a video sometimes of what candy bars will fit. Sometimes she'll make this thing a little bit bigger, like if you wanted to do something else. I just bought the regular Hershey bars from Walmart. They're in a 6-pack. Or if you're making a lot of them, honestly, if you have a Sam's Club membership, you can get, I think it's 36 of them in a pack. Like when I do my Christmas projects, I usually, when I do my craft fairs, I'll buy a big, a big pack like that. But I didn't need that many, so I just bought a few packs of those. 6. I love a cute bow, especially when it has dimension. I don't, however, like gluing it all together, but sometimes you got to sacrifice a little bit. This is really easy to put together. It's just, I don't like getting the glue on my fingers or on my table, but it's so worth it because it's so cute. Now, when you're doing your belly band, you definitely want to make sure your candy bar is inside. And you want to make sure this is good and square. And then I just kind of push this right up under his chin there, and just, I don't make it tight at all because it's sliding through a lot of layers and I don't want to make it real tight. And you got to make sure that you don't use too much glue that oozes out because it will stick to the back of here. And that is the project. And then I usually just puff up his little bow. And that's the project. You just slide that off and there's your candy bar. Super cute, right? I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye-bye. Have a blessed Easter.